We'll begin today sitting cross-legged, and I invite you to pull the flesh of your buttocks back behind your sit bones. And feel yourself sitting on the front of your sit bones. Maybe closing or lowering your eyes. And feeling the weight of your body sitting. Feel into your pelvis, your buttocks, your sit bones. And invite a softening there that allows the bones to release into the ground. And then once you feel established in the base of your sitting posture, you can start to grow your posture up from there, lengthening up through the crown of your head, elongating your spine. And then we'll lift the shoulders gently and roll them back and down, feeling the elbows releasing toward the earth. All the bones sinking, heavy. And as you rely on the heaviness of your bones to support you, you can maybe start to feel the softer parts of your body letting go. Melting around those bones. And as the belly softens, perhaps you'll notice the breath becoming a little more full in the belly. And I invite you now to consciously deepen the breath in the belly. Really feel the walls of the belly expanding outward as you breathe in and contracting back in as you breathe out. Now with the same deep breath in the belly, carry the breath on up into the ribs. After the belly expands, feel the ribs widening, spreading, and then coming back in, and then the belly draws in as well. And then we'll complete our 3-part yogic breath, expanding into the belly, widening across the ribs, and lifting up through the heart. Feel that filling from bottom to top, and then empty from top to bottom. And then lift the chin as you inhale. Feel the front of the body getting longer, maybe holding on to the knees to help you pull up through the chest. Draw the shoulders back, reach up. Maybe your gaze rolling up behind your lids, stretching across the throat. Maybe dropping the head back even more. And then extend the lower jaw out past the upper jaw, deepening that stretch in the neck. And on your next exhale, release and drop the head forward. Let the shoulders relax. Keep the spine upright so you're not rounding your back, just letting the weight of your head be heavy. And on your next exhale, the head lets go. And then bring the chin toward the left shoulder. You can place the right hand on the floor beside you and walk it out, or if it's okay on your shoulder, you can bend your arm behind your back, placing the knuckle side of your hand at the left side of your waist, and then rolling the elbow back, if that feels okay to you. Let the head drop. Let the belly be soft. Feel the breath, slow and deep. Belly, ribs, chest. And then return that right hand to the right leg. Bring the chin center and over to the left shoulder. And then the left hand can come to the ground beside you. You can reach it out. You can move it back, or you can bend your arm and place your hand near your right waist. And if you're in that version, pressing into the back side of your hand to roll your shoulder and elbow back. As the breath rises up into your chest, can you feel or imagine that it comes all the way up into the stretch of your neck? And release your left hand. Bring your chin back to center. Wrap your hands around your shins, or maybe one shin. And then as you inhale, pull the hands toward you. Take the chest out and the eyes up. As you exhale, lean back away from your hands. Tuck your tailbone, draw your navel in, drop your head. Good. Finding the rhythm that allows the breath to express itself fully. Feeling all the air release, noticing how this rounding and drawing in of the belly helps you expel all of the outward. One more round. And then relax your hands, sitting upright, feeling the shoulders relax, the sit bones release, the belly soft, the breath deep and slow. And notice how you have crossed your legs, which leg is in front or on top. And then release the legs, shake them out. And then find the opposite cross. Maybe you want to pull the flesh of your buttocks back again, deepening the connection with the sit bones on the ground. Sitting tall and long, breathing deep and slow. We'll take the arms out to the side and then bend the elbows, making cactus arms. And then bring the elbows together, touching them if you're able to. Palms touching as well. And we'll just inhale and lift the elbows up and exhale them down. And finding your own rhythm. Seeing if that extra inhale, after you feel like you're done, helps lift the arms a little higher. Or maybe helps you relax a little bit more in the exhale. And then take the arms all the way up, keeping the palms together. Bend the elbows and bring the thumbs to the upper back. Inhale, reach up through the elbows. Exhale, reach down through the thumbs. Notice how the position of your arms makes space for your breath. See if you can take advantage of that space as you breathe. Notice the challenge that it may present. Breathing deeply isn't always easy. We can be blessed. Those of us who are practicing without COVID or without any kind of serious lung impediment, we have this full, rich breath. And then on your next inhale, reach the arms up, keep the palms together, exhale, lower them to your heart center. You'll be feeling the slow process of the shoulders relaxing again. Beautiful. Release the hands. Release the legs. Shake them out. And then we'll take the left foot and bring it to the inside of the right thigh. And flex the right foot really actively. So not just thinking about pulling the toes in, but thinking about lengthening the heel out. And see how that length extends through the whole back of the leg. And press the leg down into the ground. And see how that helps you lift tall through the spine. Beautiful. Inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over that right leg. Notice if the knee wants to bend and keep pressing down through the thigh. And relax the head down Even if the arms can't bend because of how high your body is away from the ground, see if you can soften the arms, dropping the elbows, getting a sense of releasing down through the bone, and then pressing down through that right leg bone. Let the inhale create length through your spine. And the exhale, draw your navel back toward the spine. How long can your inhale be? How much can you let go on the exhale? Now just decide that your body is not holding you back from letting go. There's nothing holding you back from letting go. And on the exhale, just really surrender and really drop your body. Use your next inhale to roll up and reach the arms up. Exhale, bring just the left hand down, back behind you. Press into the hand, lift the hips, bring your right foot to the ground, and send your hips forward. Now drop your right arm back, drop your head back. Try to face your chest up toward the sky. Right foot down, right palm up. How's the breath finding its way through this shape? And release down. And that right foot in and fold forward. Sinking the bottom, dropping the weight, dropping any stories that you're telling yourself about the posture or anything else. Just completely immersing yourself in the feeling, in the breath, in the sensation. Beautiful. Walk the hands in, roll yourself up, reaching up with an inhale. Hands together at the heart as you exhale. Releasing hands. Release the legs, or maybe just the left leg. If you need to release both for a shake, go ahead. And eventually we'll bring the right foot in to the inner left thigh. So we want our body to kind of be like downward dog, you know. We have that same shape. We want to lengthen out through the heels like we press down in downward dog, and lift up. So everything is moving away from the center and reaching out in those two directions. And then that left leg really grounds you. That helps you extend up through the spine. And then inhale and reach up. Exhale, imagine you're folding your belly onto your thigh. And then let the arms come down. And then let the head come down. And then let the elbows relax down. Maybe press down a little bit more into the back of that left leg. Push out a little more into that left foot. Yes, that makes the stretch intense. And we can practice just letting that intensity be there without reacting to it. Focusing on the breath, streaming slowly in and out. Drawing the navel in toward the spine, letting that healthy air come out a little bit more, and maybe the body release a little bit more. And then at some point, maybe just deciding, okay, I'm just going to give it over to the breath completely. And as you exhale, just release. The next inhale rolls you up, reaching the arms up. Exhale, just the right hand down, back behind you. Push into that hand, lift your hips, straighten your left leg, left foot on the ground, right foot pushes down, and roll your head back. Reach your arm back, tuck your hips under. Fill the space with your breath. And then exhale, release down. Fold that left foot in. And release over. Feel how heavy your head can be. Dropping the weight of your head. If you're on your elbows, then maybe take the elbows wider and see if you can sink down a little more. If you're not on your elbows, maybe drop the elbows down a little more. Filling and emptying the body with breath. What else can you empty yourself of as you exhale? Just give it to the earth. And then roll yourself up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Release the hands and stay with your breath as you move over into hands, onto hands and knees. Finding your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Maybe closing the eyes and feeling the weight of your body sinking down through the arm bones and through the leg bones. Noticing how the more you support your body with your arms and legs, the more you can relax your spine. And just start to let your spine dip down. That's it. Dipping down. Just imagine somebody sitting on your back. Good. And then inhale and lift your gaze up. Exhale, curl your tailbone down, lift your belly. Let it be a ripple all the way to your head. Same on the inhale. Start at the tailbone and then like a wave moving up from there to the crown of the head. Both the inhale and the exhale starting at the tailbone. Almost like you're moving one vertebra at a time. It's important to keep the flexibility of the spine, but particularly in this way where we articulate the movement so precisely so that every vertebra has that sense of moving. And then come back to neutral spine. Extend the left leg out to the side. Walk your hands up. Reach up, inhale. And exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reaching out of the right hand. Exhale, surrender. Dropping into the left side. Deepening the breath, going inside and feeling the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the hands down. And just start to send your left leg all the way out to the left. Just let it slide and slide and slide until it can't go anymore. Keeping the right hip in line with the right knee. Maybe flex the left foot. If you can come down onto your elbows, feel free. If you're on your elbows and you want to support your head with your stacked hands, go ahead. How much can you let go here?
And holding on is a perfectly natural way to want to protect yourself, particularly if there is a sense of pain or uncomfortable sensation. But know that your body will not go further than it is able. And you can trust your body to let go and deepen. You're on your elbows, come onto your hands, slide the foot in and bring the knee down. Let's just sit for a moment. Pauses are not like commercial breaks. They're important. They're part of the practice. You can feel the unraveling. You can feel if there was tension built up, how it starts to release when you rest. Maybe reestablishing your breath if it got away from you. Noticing everything that's here. And then come back to hands and knees. And send the right foot out to the side. So we place the foot far enough away so that the left hip lines up over the knee. So we're not here and we're not here. This leg is completely vertical. And then roll up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale the right arm down, leaning over. Maybe turning the gaze up if the neck permits you. Otherwise, down. So we don't want to hold the head kind of in the center. We want to either rotate it up or rotate it down so that the neck stays kind of long and relaxed. And then press down into that left leg. Reach out of the left arm. And slide the hand down. Release into the right side. And inhale up. Exhale the hands down. And then slide that right leg all the way out, keeping the left knee level with the left hip. And maybe flexing that right foot. Coming down onto elbows if that's possible. Notice if it's not possible, if there's any feeling of judgment or sense of being left out or some longing. Just notice and see if instead you can just practice being where you are, knowing that it's enough. Wherever your body finds the depth of stretch is perfect. It's perfect. It's not less than, it's not more than anyone else. It's exactly right. It's about coming to the edges of your comfort zone and learning how to be there with a sense of ease and curiosity. So whatever your body position is that brings you to that edge is great. Okay, Coming onto the hands if you're not already there. Bringing the legs in. And once again, sitting in rock pose. Buttocks on heels. Hands resting in your lap. Breathing up and down your spine. And then coming back to hands and knees. And we'll place the right elbow on the ground with the forearm horizontally under our chest. And then extend forward through the left arm. And then sink the chest. So we want to keep the hips just above the knees. Again, those straight vertical leg bones supporting us. And then dropping the spine. Trying to keep the elbows straight so that the shoulder stretches here as we sink. Maybe relaxing the head down, maybe it finds the ground, maybe it just releases. Letting the mid back drop. Letting the breath expand. The body relax. And then lift your head. Pull your left hand in just enough so that you can bring weight into it. And then slide the right arm under, coming onto the shoulder, resting on the right side of your head. And then pull that left hand all the way back until the wrist touches the right arm. Cross the feet at the ankles. Take a breath in. And then exhale, push down into your left hand and roll to the back of your head. And you can stay like this and use your left hand to continue pressing you into the twist. Or you can lift that left arm up and open your heart, rolling more toward the back of your head. And then as we inhale, we'll squeeze the ankles together. Release the hand down. Press back up to hands and knees, uncrossing the ankles. Round your back. Holding here in this cat position. Breathing into the spine. And then return to table, neutral spine. Coming down onto the left forearm. And reaching the right hand all the way forward. And dropping the chest. Sinking the spine. Relaxing the head. Breathing deep. Exhaling, someone sitting on your back. Elbows straight. Head relaxed. Breath full. Lift your head. Bring your right hand in enough to bring weight into that hand so that you can bring the left arm all the way under you, resting on your shoulder. And bring the left side of your head to the ground. And slide your right hand back till the wrist meets the arm. Cross the feet at the ankles. Take a breath in. Exhale, push into your left hand and roll to the back of your head. And again, either leave the hand on the ground or lift it up. Some people like to bend it behind the back toward the left waist. Find whatever works for you. Squeezing the ankles as you inhale. So imagine that it's like squeezing the bottom of a toothpaste tube and how it presses the toothpaste to the top. Every time you squeeze and you inhale, see if you can feel or imagine it pushing the breath all the way up. And release the right hand down. Come onto all four legs of your table, uncrossing the ankle, round in your back. And then relax the spine. Bring the hands, one hand slant forward. Spread the fingers wide. Bend the elbows out to the side. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your upper back and shoulder area. Keep your head neutral. Just feel your upper back and shoulders as you roll your bent elbows to face your thighs. Good. Now curl your toes under. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the knees. And try to maintain that same feeling in the upper back and shoulders as you press into the hands. Then send your hips back. Drop your head down even more. Push into your fingers and thumbs even more. Pressing back through the hips, down the legs, into the heels. Breath goes from belly to ribs to chest. When you exhale, the navel draws in, maybe sending those sit bones back even more. Dropping the head even more. Index fingers and thumbs pressing even more. Deepening your connection to your breath even more. Beautiful. Let's walk the feet up to the hands. Tuck the chin, bend the knees, roll yourself up. Reaching the arms up as you inhale. Bringing the hands together at your heart as you exhale. All the nerve endings in your body find perfect symmetry. There's an actual physiological basis for this feeling like a peaceful posture. And then let's lift the toes and spread them wide and lower them back down. Shift weight into the left foot and let the eyes gently open to find a spot in front of you. Release the hands. And then slowly lift the right foot up, keeping the right palm facing in so the hand will come to the foot. Then lift the left arm up, bring the hand across to the right side of the head, and then drop the head to the left, and then start to kick down with the right foot. Steady your gaze and steady your mind on your breath. The more your mind is stilled, the more your body is still. Beautiful. We'll step that right foot back and take the arms up. Bending deep into the front knee, bringing your back foot onto the ground, and then really tuck your tailbone under. Just bring your whole hips forward and under you so that you really open that right hip. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Maybe send the thumbs back. Press your right thigh back, your right heel down, your right buttock forward. Warrior one. Release the arms down, step up. Take a moment, closing the eyes, reconnecting with the feeling of the right foot sinking into the ground. Maybe lifting those toes and spreading them and releasing them down. Opening the eyes. Feeling the breath. Weight in the right foot. Begin to lift the left foot, taking it into the hand. The right arm comes up and the hand comes over to the left side of the head. Drop the head to the right. Maybe adjusting your gaze point. And then start to kick down with your left foot. Really press it toward the ground. Breathe long. Feel the breath spreading the collarbones wider. Good. Arms come up, step the left foot back. Bend deeply into the right knee. Straighten that left leg and really ground through the heel. Feel like you're lengthening back through the leg. And then bring that left hip forward. Tuck the tailbone under. The posture is only as much of a stretch as you make it. So if the bottom of the leg is pressing down and the top of the leg at the hip is moving forward, then you have those two sides pulling away from each other, and then you get that nice deep stretch. And then you can start to work on the upper body, lifting, maybe leaning back, maybe the gaze coming up, maybe the thumbs coming back, tailbone under a little more. Beautiful. And step forward, inhale. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back of your head and fold forward. Let your elbows face your knees or beyond your knees. Come into your feet squarely so you're not on your heels or your toes. Breathe deeply in as you exhale. Press the hands into the back of the head and down toward the floor. Navel pulls in on the exhale. Release the hands to the floor, bending the knees, and then lowering the buttocks all the way down, coming onto the ground. And then bring the hands to the knees, lean back, tuck the chin, and slowly lay your spine onto the ground. Lift your hips to tuck your tailbone and then release your legs and shake them out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes. And then we'll all rest the arms a good distance away from the body, allowing those shoulder blades to tuck in toward the spine. And a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, sinking the weight of the body into the earth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, lips, mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the activity of the mind. And then also releasing all the small little to do. Letting the breath breathe through. Just feeling your body receiving this precious gift. Every plant and every tree gives us this gift. And we take it with gratitude. Take it with the generosity with which it's given. And let our bodies just receive it. We don't reach for more. We don't resist. We just allow that beautiful exchange of receiving. Life-giving process. And your attention rests there in reverence and stillness. Honoring the breath with mindfulness and relaxing even more, letting go even more. Breathe into your heart, your fingers and toes. Reach your arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Move your knees to the chest and rock side to side. Feeling the ground massaging your feet. And come center, rub hand to hand and foot to foot. Bringing energy back into the body. And then roll over onto either side. Rest your head on the underside arm. Rest your body on the ground. Rest your mind. And whatever you're feeling in this moment. And slowly make your way up to sitting. Your head will come up last. The sit bones sink down, the spine will small. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale the hands together with the hands. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale the shoulders. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. And let it all go. Chin to the chest. Namaste.